Do you want to play paper games with me over webcam? Find out how, next on Commander Replay. Do you guys have an awesome EDH deck and paper that you've been wanting to show me for a while? Now's your chance. So, things have gotten a little tight around here financially, as I'm sure they probably have for you as well. So to try and balance out the massive drop in YouTube revenue that I'm experiencing, I'm going to be offering the ability for you to play paper games of Commander with me for the low cost of $10. So if you're interested in signing up, head over to Eventbrite at the link below and find a date that works best for you. Once you do that, you'll get a link to the Discord chat server where I'll be hosting the game. And I'm not planning to film any of this because I do have to talk differently when I film. I'm kind of talking to the camera instead of being able to talk to you guys and just hang out and chat and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, not planning to film any of this. It's literally just about playing some Commander, having some fun, and giving you guys an opportunity to interact with me in a way that you haven't been able to do so before. I'm not entirely sure what kind of response I'm going to get with this, but if all the dates fill up super quickly, I will add more. Right now I've got recurring Saturdays. I'm thinking about trying to get at least something during the week. You should follow me on Twitter just so I can easily send out any notifications about changes or new dates or anything like that. As far as setup, you'll need a few things. Obviously, you'll need a computer, the internet, some semblance of a webcam. I've heard about people using their phones. The tricky part is always trying to figure out how to get your camera over the top of your cards. I use a microphone boom arm that looks like this and is movable, which is pretty helpful for that. But before I got this, I did have to get really creative with it myself. I've heard about people using like cardboard boxes and cutting them out and just putting the camera through the middle of that, using that as their camera stand. So just Google search something. I'll see if there's any links to like a video or something that kind of gives some easy tips on it. The other thing you'll want, obviously laptops come with a microphone, but it's not great. If you have some sort of external microphone, even a cheap one, that's probably going to be better than a laptop microphone. They tend to filter out noise much better. You also want some sort of relatively quiet space. You don't want like kids or roommates or anything like that running around. It just gets a little bit distracting that way. Good lighting also really helps a lot. It's weird because you don't want like tons of direct light. You want like a indirect light source nearby. I have a little movable lamp that works pretty well along with the light in the room, and that seems to do just fine. So yeah, computer, internet, phone, something like that, something to set your camera on, preferably some sort of microphone. It's not required, but it does help, and decent lighting and a quiet space to play, plus obviously a Commander deck of some sort. So yeah, next thing I want to talk about is my Patreons. Right now I'm surviving almost entirely off of my Patreons, so I can't thank you guys enough. I know it's a really tough time for everyone, but if anyone's been thinking about signing up and they have the means to do so, it would mean more to me now than at any other point in time because things are really tight. When you sign up for Patreon, you get a link to the Discord chat, and I'm in there daily chit-chatting with people, playing games of Commander online if you're a Magic Online player, and just chatting about decks and seeing what people are doing. So I'm super, super appreciative of all my Patreons, and I try to interact with them as much as I possibly can, because I really can't thank you guys enough. One more thing before I go. I do want to offer some paper games to my Patreons as well. I'm still figuring out exactly how I want to do that, but that will be at no charge because you're already supporting me financially. So stay tuned for more information on that. Check the Discord, check the Patreon main page, and I'll let you guys know what I decide to do with that. But that's definitely a thing that's on my radar because I really can't thank you guys enough. Anyway, if you've got that awesome paper deck that you've been wanting to show me for a while, now's your chance. Head over to Eventbrite using the link below and sign up for a date that works for you. Otherwise, stay safe everyone, and thank you for watching.